What's up, everyone? It's Finch here. We got a World Cup game between Mannat of Team US Midwest and Ima of Team West. I'm not really sure to pronounce his name. I butchered it and just kind of interchanged it for a long-ass time, but we're just going to go with Ima. Anyway, looking at the teams here, we have a really interesting team from Ima. In fact, he's got Crocodile, which is cool with Anger Point for Urshifu's Wicked Blow, always critting it and giving it +6 attack, and then it could be a Scarf Power Trip. However, it's not facing Urshifu this game, but it is facing two Revenge Killable Pokemon in Cinderace and Dragapult. Unfortunately, it lacks Pursuit, but still could be of good use. It's also Volt Switch immune. In addition, he also has a Slowbro, Skarmory, Clefable, Volcarona as a win condition, and a Chansey. Look at the matchup. Volcarona probably is going to struggle to do a ton if it's physical Dragapult, or if he's able to preserve the health on Cinderace, especially with something like a Wish Clefable. But if it's a Roost variant of the Volcarona, it actually could do pretty well in the long haul in this game. So that could be a great win condition for the Ima side. Looking at Mannat's team, he has Magearna, Rotom Wash, Clefable, Mandibuzz, Dragapult, and Cinderace. Looking like it's going to be pretty hard for him to break Ima's core here, unfortunately. Rotom Wash with a Nasty Plot plus Pain Split variant could do pretty well against the team that Ima's using if it's not a Toxic variant of Chansey. However, that is a big if at this point, and even then it has to be Nasty Plot Pain Split to do much work. Dragapult is probably going to be a bit compressed at the start, but in the long haul, it could do well if it's a physical variant if he's able to get some chip on the Skarmory. And in addition to that, Cinderace is going to be doing a ton, but Magearna, if it's specs, can potentially displace some items and do a lot of damage, so we're going to have to wait and see. Anyway, turn 1, Emo leads with Clefable as Mannat leads with Mandibuzz. They both go for a knockoff turn 1 as Leftovers and Heavy Duty Boots are removed respectively, and then Emo stays in, predicting a switch, and goes for Stealth Rock with his Clefable. Presumably we're going to be seeing two Stealth Rock Clefables here, as Mannat also goes for Stealth Rocks, but also it's his only Stealth Rock user on this team. So yeah, anyway, we're going to see Moonblaster traded here. That is interesting. It's going to leave them both at around 63 to 65% health, which is fine. Anyway, we're going to see a Soft-Boiled here on another Soft-Boiled. So yeah, pretty much a bit of a mirror match thus far, except there's some chip on Mannat's Mandibuzz and a knockoff, which means it's going to be taking Stealth Rock damage repeatedly, which is definitely favorable for Ima. Speaking of Ima, though, oh my god, I'm going to keep mispronouncing the name. I'm sorry. Goes to Skarmory here on the Moonblast. We know that it's a Stealth Rock Moonblast Soft-Boiled variant. We don't know if the last move is Flamethrower or something else to chip it, but it seems as if it isn't, because we're going to see a switch from Mannat into Cinderace, and now we're going to see Slowbro come in. Pyro Ball is going to do only 18%, however, a potential Electro Ball here could do a lot of damage if he has it, and also could make it immune to Paralysis, but I don't know that he has that move. It's not very common, unfortunately. U-Turn could also be a great play here if Mannat has it, but that tends to be run a bit more on choice sets. It could just be a bulk up variant looking at this team composition. He does, however, go for the U-Turn. It does 45% to the Slowbro, so that's a great deal of chip. It out damages your Regenerator even. As Ima goes for the Future Sight. Okay. Now Clefable comes in here after Future Sight. And we're going to see a simple Volt Switch here from the Rotom Wash. Takes Stealth Rock, but Leftovers help recover it. And now Clefable comes in, which is going to presumably take the Future Sight next turn after the Moonblast. Yeah, they both go for Moonblast, and then the Moonblast plus Future Sight brings Mannat only down to 35% health, which should mean that he's going to be able to live another Moonblast from Ima's side, especially after that special attack drop. So they both simply go to recover off here. That makes sense. I'm just going to pause for 1 second, guys. It was literally 1 second, guys. You didn't miss anything. I promise. They both just recovered last turn. But anyway, looking at this position, I'd say that Ima is pretty substantially favored. I think Volcarona in the long haul is going to do great, seeing as we know it's not a bulk up variant of Cinderace. So that coupled with the fact that Dragapult, we don't know if it's a physical set, but I'm thinking it's more likely to be a special set than not. So I think Volcarona looks pretty great in the long haul, especially considering how much longevity Ima gets out of his team. But Mannat can make progress over time, or wear out the team of Ima progressively. Either way, we can't use progress progressively. What am I saying? The same word twice in a row? Fuck no. But anyway, Mannat can slowly but surely make progress with the Cinderace if he doubles it in on enough proper turns, such as that one. I assume he goes for U-Turn here, yeah. That's great, because that's going to force chip on the Slowbro. See, it's out damages Regenerated by 7%. Now you can go Rotom W and suffocate this. Now you can go Volt Switch and go back to the Cinderace on the Clef. Right? He goes Magearna instead, though. It's probably not going to be Leftovers. It's probably going to be Specs, right? But he doesn't take Leftovers here. Chansey comes in here on a Trick. No, he just goes for the Volt Switch. That does 12, so it's probably going to be Specs. It does chip this, but I don't know that the Cinderace is of the high jump kick variety, so I wouldn't be super confident here if I was Mannat. In all honesty, about going to that. If it is of high jump kick variety, that's fine too. One thing that could do really well here would be a Substitute plus Dragon Dance Dragapult. especially if it's not Whirlwind on Discovery, but I'm not sure what the set is, unfortunately, so I'll have to wait and see. I don't really think that's a common set either. It's really been seldom utilized since the early days. He actually goes to the Mana Bus to try and get a defog off, interestingly enough. We'll wait and see how that goes. Goes for a knockoff and a Chansey. That's really helpful, but he's going to take a Toxic in return, which is a lot less helpful, unfortunately. Well, he goes for the Seismic Toss in the Chansey after Mana Bus reveals Taunt, which is really good for Mannat, as now he has this Chansey at around half health after Stealth Rock, or at 61% if it stays in, against a Dragapult. So Specs Draco to kill this if it's Specs, but he reveals himself to be Heavy Duty Boots, which is really interesting. And he's going to U-turn into the Clef here. Only does 7%, but any chip is potentially there to stay if the Cinderace does over half, if it's a especially defensive variant. So a Pyro Ball could be clutch here. The issue is that this could potentially let you take a knockoff, or is he going to go for U-turn? He goes for Taunt. Well, that gives the Slowbro a free regenerator. That just undoes like a million turns of progress. Is he going to Pyro Ball here, predicting... No, U-turns. Damn, is he going to get the burn? And he gets to... Oh, no! That's really bad for Mannat. That is tragic, guys. We have lost. No! My boy Mannat. Oh, man. For those who don't know the backstory, Mannat is a really good friend of mine. I love watching him play in these official tournaments because he's taken a while to get into this community, but while there's some controversy surrounding him, I definitely am a big supporter of everything he does, and I think he's a good dude. Even if he's had some past mistakes, I really love seeing that he's getting picked in these tournaments. And Ima is another great friend of mine and a really strong player. He's honestly been on a tear for the last year or so, pretty cool matchup. I definitely thought Ima was favored going into team preview, but also before the game, Ima's just one of the best OU players right now. So it's not really shocking to see him making that great play. Okay, we get a T-Wave here. Wait, can a Hex potentially do work here? Nah, he's got Chansey at the back still. Yeah, I think this is pretty hard for Mannat. Ima actually already is 1-0. He won against EO in one of the worst games of all time that I refuse to put on this channel. Chansey comes in here. Is he going to U-turn predicting a Chansey? Wait! He U-turn predicting a Chansey. All of a sudden, Mannat is making plays. There is a chance, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to go to McGearna here and click Flare Cannon. That's going to bait in the Volcarona. So actually, you know what? Go to McGearna and click Volt Switch. And then all of a sudden, this Dragapult actually looks pretty damn good. Yeah. Pretty damn good. That was the most weird thing I've ever said in my life. I said it in like a non-comprehensible accent. Like, what was that even? I don't even know. Oh boy. You guys that watch this, I'd probably drive most of y'all crazy. But it's fine. I mean, we seem to have a lot of loyal viewers, so, shout out to y'all. I really do appreciate it fully. Anyway, so yeah, Mannat is taking his time to think this through. This is a World Cup game. It could be his first official win, which would be really big for him. I'd be super proud. He goes to McGearna, indeed. I think that the play is to click Volt Switch, predicting the Volcarona here. But I think that he's probably going to end up going for the Flare Cannon, predicting the stay-in. This is a pretty tense turn, though, all things considered. While I got you guys here, thank you so much. They're 3.5k subscribers. Let's hit 5k sometime this month. He goes for the Flare Cannon, he stays in, and he gets him. He gets the kill. Hey, the Chansey's dead. Hex is free. But now the Volcarona comes in, and that's the game. Short-lived, my friends. Short-lived. Right, that's why I was hoping to Volt. But nah, he goes hard Dragapult here. He can Thunder Wave this, but +1 Psychic is going to do a number. Well, everything does a number, but like a high number, Oh boy, this is the most ratchet narration I've had in a while. Anyway, bros, it looks like Thunder Wave is going to be the play here. I think if I'm Ima, I quiver. He goes Crocodile on that. I think that was a really bad idea. You know what? It's fine. He doesn't really have a great Crook switching. Because if you go Mandibuzz, it's weakened and toxic and knocked. So yeah, you can't go Mandibuzz. He's going to go Knock, so probably have to go Clef. But if Clef comes in an Earthquake, yo, don't suit me. Pursuit is not in the game, sir. Who wants to tell him Pursuit's not... Oh, he's probably joking. Who am I kidding? Oh, I gotta respond to this PM. Recording. Now I'll respond post-game. So, he goes to Crook. Oh, he goes clef on an earthquake crit. No. All right, now you double the Rotom though, and Rotom actually looks pretty good. Wait a minute. Yo, Clef goes in with the Chansey gun. Hold the phone. Mannat is actually in a decent spot here, regardless of that critical hit. He could bring this in on the opposing Slowbro as well. So there is hope, but that is quite unfortunate. No lie. He goes to the... Oh, it's a great double there. Damn, he should have went Rotom W because he could have protected against Clef by at least potentially pressuring it with Nasty Plot. If he has Nasty... I don't know if he's Nasty. He might be... he's not Defog. He's Defog Mandibuzz. Who am I kidding? I guess you just go for the Defog here. No, Taunt. Oh! He taunts on a softball. He leaves it low and he can Defog before he dies. Wait! Mannat is God after all. Oh my goodness. There is hope. There is hope in the universe after all. Oh boy. I'm such a knucklehead for this. It's Taunt, Knock, Roost, Defog, presumably? I mean, if you're Ema, you just stay in and click Moonblast here. If you're not, you have to Defog. You wanna... Because I mean, Moonblast is gonna... Moonblast might not kill you if you're special defense. You could softball once, Roost once to try and beta paralysis. Maybe if you live after poison. I mean, that's probably calculating that. But then Taunt can expire sooner. But you're in Specs Flare Cannon. Yeah, I think it's fine. Damn, if not for that burn. Wait, he goes to his own Clef? It gets fully paralyzed. Okay. So, I mean, what are you saying yep to? It didn't kill with Moonblast there. I'm pretty sure it only did like 30 last time, right? Well, either way, I mean, Ema's gotten so much lucky up to this point between the critical hit and the burn, so yeah. I can't fault Mannat for that. I think that's fine. You get this killed up. I guess you're kind of trading them because your line of logic is, hey, I can pressure with Magearna. But wait, the Magearna is going to be taking chip damage every time. Wait, why did he switch to... Was he scared of it dying to 2 Moonblasts? I don't think that was a thing. Oh, well, whatever. The hazards are now staying up, barring Skarmory going for Defog. So that is pretty good for the Mannat side. The thing is that, for the Ema side, the thing is that on top of that, the Slowbro could just teleport it into the Clefable and nothing can really pressure it besides Magearna. So what are you really going to like wish here now? He just goes Slowbro here. The Rotom Wash and the Slowbro here on the future side. Okay. Well, if you're Nasty Plot, now is the time to Hydro Pumps. What are you doing? No! Why would you Hydro Pump? No. Oh, it's fine. He goes Clef. Okay, well, now do you just like Volt Switch into Mandibuzz, let that take the future side? Or, yeah, he's going to Volt Switch. Give him a Paralysis. Give this man a Justice Paralysis right here. Right here. Oh, yeah, full power right in this turn. He goes Clef. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, okay, that's a wrap. It's going to heal up, and now this takes 37. Okay, well, at least on the right side, Mannat has like 4 Pokemon intact, so maybe there's a chance. Slowbro comes in here now in a soft-boiled. Oh boy. Excuse me, I had to yawn. It's been a long day, guys. I went to sleep at 6 a.m. and I woke up at like 10. We're like, nope, today's not going to be a day to be human. And then Smogon's just been falling apart slowly but surely, so that's always fun. He wishes into Magearna here on the skull. Don't get burnt. Don't get burnt. No burn. All right, there's hope for the Mannat World Cup dream. Volt Switch looks mad free barring Crook. Yo, who Flare Counters in the Crook here? Nah, I Volt. I Volt for sure. Volt does like 75 to 80 to this, I'm pretty sure. Flare Counter just nukes it in 1. If that's not Roost, it's got to be Roost Volk on a Chansey team. Who am I kidding? He's going to go Volk on the Volt Switch, which is going to invite in the Dragapult. But the Dragapult can take out a Clef from this range, probably. So. Oh boy. This is really hard for Ema. I think you got to fodder off something. Well, I don't know. Maybe go Clef. I don't know, actually. Letting Slowbro die isn't good. But he might have to, because it's a burnt Cinderace after all. But the heavy-duty boots element with Teleport is so nice to kind of be a catalyst for so many other things. He could go Crook predicting the Volt Switch, which would be an amazing play if he gets it right, but huge downside if he gets it wrong, because Crook's a major threat offensively as well. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. With the Clef being healthy, honestly, I think you could go Crook. I think you Flare Cannon and you go Crook here. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, we'll have to wait and see what Mannat decides. I wouldn't be shocked if he vault switches into Crook. That feels like a play that would happen. That feels like a Mannat-Ema interaction, honestly. I've definitely said Ema and Ima about equal amounts this narration so far. It's kind of a problem. I really can't remember what it is for the life of me. Someone should correct me in the comments, guys. In fact, you should all comment your thoughts on these teams. In particular, we're seeing a lot of bulky Volcarona right now. What do you think of that? West seems to be using it frequently. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on that. Anyways, looking a bit deeper into this. Well, they're taking it. Did I DC? Hold up. I might have disconnected, guys. Oh, no. My net... Damn it. Fuck, 1 sec. Alright, we're back. So he actually went to Skarmory on the Flare Cannon. We're a couple turns behind, so... yeah, and that's going to be a 2-kill. And Flare Cannon, of course, is going to... Oh, he actually doubled out to Rotom Watch, predicting the Volk... the Clefable to come in, and he goes for Thunder Wave, trying to catch the Volcarona, but yeah, that was pretty obvious Clefable. I don't love that. But he's not Nasty Plot, so he's just going to Volt Switch into it anyway. Now, Clefable comes in on Clefable. That's fine. 30%, yeah, so it wouldn't have killed before, as we saw. He just goes for a Soft Boiled. It makes sense. Emo's playing it right. And now Volcarona comes in here now on a Wish, which is a great play there. Crocodile double for Ema is good, but the Dragapult wasn't the play. I think I would have went Rotom there, honestly. Well, now the Skarm comes in the Clef. That's a really great double for Ema. Rotom Wash comes in. I presume it's going to heal up here. Yup. Okay. We're seeing it in the chat. Don't mind that. We're going to see a Volt Switch here. Yeah, into Slowbro. I don't know about that. That's going to invite in the Dragapult to the Magearna, presumably. I would want Dragapult. Letting us take another round of Hazards isn't ideal. He's going to go Skarm here just to fire it off now on the Flare Cannon. Yup. And now we're going to see the Volt come in as Dragapult comes in now on the Psychic. That's going to leave him in +1 Psychic range. Are we going to see a U-turn predicting switch? Okay, great U-turn there. Now Clef comes in. Earthquake does 38 on the Wish. Okay. And now Volt doubles in here on the Moonblast. And Rotom Wash comes in here now. Goes for Quiver Dance, but it's forced out by the Thunder Wave there. So that's good. Mannat making the right plays. Now he's going to Volt Switch. He's got to get the Clefable back in and go for Wish again, I think. It being Wish last on this is really clutch. Volt comes in here now. He wishes. Now he could go right back to Dragapult. That's great. He's able to heal that up. Okay. And now he's up all the way to 85%. He's in the middle of a +1 Psychic now. That's really good. Mannat is playing this game well. I mean, there have been 1 or 2 little blunders, but wow. I'm impressed. I am impressed. This is neat. This is major threat. Right? I'd just go for Hex here, or Draco here, honestly. Because if you go for Hex, it should 2-kill the Clef. And if you go for Draco and the Crook, it kills it. And obviously both threaten Slowbro. Slowbro is still item equipped, by the way, so it's actually going to be at near 90% when it comes back in. But yeah, sorry about those little quick turns. My internet went out for about 95 seconds, according to chat logs. Anyway, I was like completely freaked. When I paused, I was like, damn it, no, not this again. I'm trying to record. But it's fine. And yes, that was like my angry gamer nerd impression voice. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm never, ever using that in the middle of a recording again. Oh boy. At least you're getting some personality out of me today. We're not getting the Fidgenator robot narration team. No. I'm on some other shit right now. Anyway. I think the play here is just to go for Draco. I could see Hex, though. We'll have to wait and see, honestly. I love the Boots Magearna, though. This is a really great pick here from Mannat against the Spikes team. And honestly, I think he's got a pretty... Did he go for Hex? Oh my god, he went for Hex. Mannat is god. We're seeing the first ever official victory from Mannat. I'm so proud of this man right now. Please hold on, man. Please. He gets a 2-kill with Hex. Crocodile's going to come in here now. So please fodder off the Mandibuzz. That's definitely the play. You fodder off the Mandibuzz, so you just get the double. Yes, he does that. That means Crook's locked into a move he doesn't switch. He locks into Knockoff. Okay. Now you can go to your Clefable and click Wish again. Yes. Oh my god. He's winning the game. And he also has a freaking Cinderace fodder in the back too. Wow. This is crazy. I mean, it's not crazy that he's winning because he's not a bad player. It's just it's so cool seeing someone who's gone from being literally a banned user to someone who's kind of a social outcast, actually winning his first game against in my opinion, one of like the top like 10 or so SSU players. I mean, Ema's been great all generation, and this loss is more of a testament to Mannat playing well than him playing poorly in my eyes. So it is Roost Volk. Okay, that's really bad. That's really bad for Matt. Please go for Hex here. He goes Thunderwave. Okay. Roost Volk is really, really bad. So what's going to happen is he's going to have to Thunderwave it and then maybe get a trick with Magirna, but Magirna's going to be slower than a +2 Volk that's paralyzed. Maybe even a +1 Volk that's paralyzed depending on the Magirna spread. So that means we're going to need some paralysis to win the game. He goes to Cinderace here to knock off. Yeah, this 64. You probably go, do you double Clef? No, you just let it die. Okay, that's fair. So now you go Clef here and you wish. He's got 10 wishes left. So Volk comes in now. He wishes, okay. He doubles the Crook as the Dragapult comes in, presumably. But keep in mind, every time this happens, the Crook is taking Stealth Rock damage. Anyway, I go Rotom here. If he goes Knockoff, that's fine. You should live 2, right? No, you don't live 2. Never mind. That's getting a little menacing. Great plays here from Ema. All of a sudden, it looks like Mannat's first victory is in jeopardy. We're going to see it. Oh, no, why would you say no? Why would you do that? Oh, no. We should have saved it for Earthquake. God damn it. No, Mannat. Oh, boy. I'm sad, guys. We're going to see a wish here. And now the Dragapult comes in on a quiver. Okay, now we're going to see the magic happen. Definitely go for Thunderwave here, but Earthquake 2 kills this now. 60. Damn it. He had to, like, he needed to not fuck around. He gave him all the right turns. And Ema outplayed. The sequence was really, really well done by Ema. Ema's just showing that he's a great player. Okay, Thunderwave here. No, why would you Hex? No, oh my god. No. No, Mannat. No. Oh boy. There's this user whose username is Let's in the Sun. And he's parody of that. Oh my god. No. This game is over. Ema's gonna win. Mannat just got a little too clicky happy at the end. Oh man. This was well done by Ema. That's gonna I'm so sad. This is sad, guy. I really wanted Mannat to win this game. But Ema used a really cool team. Mad props. No, yeah, well done. Alright, that's good. I gotta stop talking now. Peace.